Welcome back, everybody, after a bit of a break from the game. But we are continuing on with El Cid, the Exile of the Cid.
King Alfonso sent his most loyal and able servant Rodrigo Diaz the Cid into exile with only his horse Bavieca. Myself and our 2 daughters were left at the monastery in Castile. When Rodrigo and I parted, it felt like a nail being torn from its finger. Rodrigo rode alone into the Castilian winter. He was not alone for long. Everywhere the Cid went, mercenaries and soldiers were eager to follow. Soon he had a small army of his own. But the Cid was not content to wander the wilds of Castile forever. He needed a castle and a lord to serve. This too he found in the most unlikely of places.
So, gonna admit, it does feel good to be back. I've just been really busy with work, so I'm sorry about that, first off. Also, I've been playing... Well, I'll get to that in a second. But El Cid must survive, and we must find a new city for a new lord to serve. We are no longer using Spanish tech, so we will be having to go towards the more Saracen tech tree. This should be fun. So we do start alone in exile. Don't worry, we'll find people to our cause. King Alfonso under blue, and Mohammed is our ally.
I cannot stand this sight of you, El Cid. I command that you leave my kingdom at once.
Well, F you too. Fine. I'm leaving. I think this is the way I need to go.
My Cid, I know that the king is irate, but I am certain you do not mean to leave without your trusty Bavieca. She waits for you in the stable to the northwest.
Ah, yes, we cannot forget my wonderful horse. Bavieca!
I said, here is your horse. Do not judge King Alfonso too harshly. We will open the gates for you now. Godspeed.
Yeah, until you get your horse, the gates are actually locked, so you won't be able to leave without Bavieca. And why would you want to leave Bavieca behind? How dare you? Mean people. Leaving your wonderful horse behind. Nah, I'm just messing. So yeah, I've been really busy. Got some new training for work. Been busy with that. New schedule. Having to wake up early and come home late. And most of the otherwise been playing War Thunder and...
That's enough of a head start. If the Cid shows his face near our city again, you may open fire.
Well, gee, thanks.
King Alfonso is a fool to send you into exile. We will follow where you lead, my Cid.
All right, let's just try to get out of here as fast as we can and leave this mess behind for Alfonso. Anyway, yeah, I've been playing Rise of the Rajas expansion for this. The most recent one that came out. Great expansion, by the way. I love it. We're gonna need to get rid of these ballistas first. We can...
Greetings, my Cid. My Lord Mohammed has heard of your situation and welcomes you to join him at his city of Zaragoza. It is just a short ride to the southeast of here.
It is just a short... sorry. So yeah, we have met some camel warriors from Mohammed the Moor, our new soon-to-be ally. But yeah, I've been playing Rise of the Rajas. Great expansion. Love the campaigns. It concentrates for the area around Southeast Asia, and it's just fantastic. It's like the... Oh, who does it... Let's see. The Javanese, Thailand, Khmer, and Malay... It's
My
great.
Cid, King Alfonso has blockaded the gap leading to Zaragoza. If we are to get through, we must siege his castle. Perhaps we can find the troops we need to the south.
Perhaps. Let's go find out what we have to the south. back here, archers. Yeah, I would highly suggest using the Cid for this mission, due to the fact of he is an arrow sponge, more or less. Okay, we need to go further around the castle, I think. I haven't played this mission in a while. Oh, come on. And what's worse is I don't have archers to take care of these dickheads. Ow! Stop hurting me.
سأفعل. نعم.
I want to try and minimize losses as much as I can.
الهجوم.
And I say that just as he dies. Alright.
حسن.
Let's just keep moving.
نعم. سأفعل.
Not in a good way right now.
سأفعل.
And El Cid does heal
My
himself.
Cid, what little we have is yours, if you can just destroy Alfonso's castle to the north.
Ah.
نعم.
So yes, we do have the ability to get some siege weapons now. Let's go ahead and get some battering rams and start working on some men-at-arms. Men-at-arms are going to be the best troops to put into those rams, just to get them going. We do have a tiny little base camp here, but you do notice that now we see Motamid and his troops, and Count Berengar is going to be our main enemy for this mission.
مستعد. نعم.
Alright, there we go.
سأفعل.
3 battering rams should be enough to take out this castle. All we really need to do is just get through it. I am not going to try and waste my men's lives. Hopefully I'm not going to waste too many of them trying to get through this place. At least that's not my intention anyway. Oh, look, and there's a monk come to claim our relic. Well, we're not going to let him, because we'll be using that relic in a little bit. So yeah, we do have the Saracen tech tree, more heavy towards archers and stuff like that. They do get Mamluks. They do have Mamluks, fantastic unit. Sorry, the general is messaging me.
القتال. القتال. سأفعل. القتال. هجوم. أمر.
That should be enough.
نعم. أمر.
Just need a few more men-at-arms. Alright, Mr. Priest, or Monk. No, you don't.
مستعد. نعم. أمر.
Just a little bit more, and we should be okay. I never go for catapults or ballistas, or mangonels or ballistas. Ballistas, I don't see them as super useful in most of my campaigns, or
نعم. نعم.
for much other game modes for that matter. I mean, sure, the ability to shoot through multiple units and stuff like that is pretty handy.
حسنا.
But for me, I just don't see it that as super useful unless they're massed.
هجوم.
Mangonels, they're okay if you want to try and upgrade them for splash damage effects and whatnot. But apart from that, I don't see them as super useful unless you're attacking great clumps of enemies. And you got them upgraded enough so that their range is going to be really good. So I always default to the battering rams. They'll make quick work of the gate and then work on the castle. We do want to, I think, keep the battering rams around for a little bit later, so you'll see that in a bit. It's a good thing we managed to destroy his pikemen, so they won't interfere with our troops destroying the castle. And they don't have murder holes, so once we get up close enough, the castle won't be able to shoot us anyway. So that's a win for us. Now, we're just going to leave this base... Oh, shoot. We're just going to leave this base camp back here. It will be pretty useful for at least some of the early troops we're going to need. But we'll see how that goes. Almost got that castle down. There we go.
Well, Cid, we stand nothing to gain by fighting against each other. Let us call a truce, and each just go our separate ways.
Very well. I accept your truce. Oh, look, it's another monk. Alright, camels. Let's sick you on him.
نعم.
Kill him. There we go. Yeah, keep a close eye on those monks. They will continually do that, at least until that relic is picked up. And we want that relic. Alright. What do you have to say to me, Motamid?
We meet again, El Cid. You could not have arrived at a better time. The army of Count Berengar is approaching our gates. Defeat him, and you may have the land outside my city gates as your own.
Ah, yes. So if you guys don't recall, Motamid was he was present the last mission at Toledo. We met him. He offered us his watering hole, which was very nice. Alright, so in order to beat Count Berengar's forces, we will need to destroy his buildings outside the walls. And thankfully his troops are slightly glitched in that his battering rams aren't actually attacking. So that's good news too. We need to destroy his siege workshop. And most of his troops are kind of already defeated by Motamid's men, so we should be okay, I think.
هجوم. نعم.
Send our battering rams to do their work. These guys can work on the tents too.
نعم. الهجوم.
Then we shall have land to build our own forts, or our own base camp. Oh no, you don't. Oh, never mind. Now with his troops being hostile, the monks are actually gonna die.
هجوم.
Thank you for saving my city. Here is a small reward for your trouble. Now you may use these villagers to build your own encampment.
Perfect.
But be vigilant. Berengar may come again.
Alright, so we now have our own ability to create our own base. So we do need to defeat Count Berengar. He is the main enemy for this scenario.
نعم.
We're going to keep our battering rams in the back, probably in the city. So that'll be good. By the way, we did get some wonderful troops. Thank you for those. Let's go ahead and build our town. Dickhead!
أمر حسنا.
Oh, you know what? F you!
سأفعل. تحية.
Villagers, go!
أمر سأفعل.
Jeez, I almost lost a villager right from the get-go. Come on. Alright, we'll build this fairly close to the gold mine here. And while they're building that, I'm going to go ahead and explore. Let's ungarrison these rams for now.
نعم. حسنا.
That way I've got extra troops. Berengar, his base camp is essentially the entire north corner of this map. It is rather large. And he will be throwing some significant forces our way. We will need to be cautious. And prepared to fight. We do have stone, so we'll eventually need to get that for a castle. Actually, if I get a market right now, that just might do it. Alright, what did you forget to say about Italy? Oh, gosh. So, me and the General are playing Hearts of Iron 4 right now, and we have been fighting... What's the mod we're using? It's something about... It's Kaiserreich for World War I. Great, good mod for Hearts of Iron 4. But we are fighting the fascists. Basically, the mod makes it so that France is communist. And they've already completely devastated Germany. Oh, see, look, they're already coming and attacking. Right, we need a monastery ASAP. And so yeah, and we got into war with him and Italy, and he just messaged me saying that when Italy just capitulated, we should have said "Pasta la vista." Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Yeah, so he is already pushing hard. We're gonna need some military buildings right now. And I could stand to have a market. And a blacksmith. And let's get priests. Ah, shoot.
نعم.
I mostly want cavalry.
نعم. بناءة.
Shoot, I'm out of wood. Oh, I need more wood. Let's cut more of those buildings. Oh yeah, and I'm playing on moderate, so that's why they're hitting me so early and fast right now. Alright, good. Working on wood. Oh, and now that I have my... Darn it! Well, I suppose that was an inevitability. I was bound to miss whoever got through there. Oh well. So be it. And I just realized how much I need food going too, so I need a mill up as soon as possible. Oof, everything's expensive at the market. Should do it. We just need to wait for the civilians. Good. Got wood chopping, and this forest acts as a fairly decent first natural barrier, which is nice. We'll use that to our advantage greatly. More civvies, lazy peasants. And as soon as I can, let me get a scout cut. Oh wait, I can't. Darn it. Alright, I'll send some guys to get some work on stone, perhaps, too. I'm gonna need to get a castle up. I think I can advance to Imperial Age? Yes, I can. My objective is gonna be to get to the Imperial Age as soon as I can. That way I can get trebuchets, and it'll make short work of his stuff. Now, if I recall correctly, he will eventually make it to the Imperial Age as well. So we'll need to start just watching out for that. Let's see. I've got a fair amount of stone. Actually, I could just sell enough of that. You come here. Tell you what, all the gold miners, go ahead and get as much stone as we need to get to 650. Yep, 650. I don't want to spend another 100 gold, or well, more than 100 gold actually. Not in my interest too. Let's get a few more people. Oh wait, I can't. Build a house. Yeah, his base spans this entire back corner. It will be difficult without trebuchets. I'll say that now. So that's why I'm wanting to wait until I advance and then I'll attack. There we go. I forget the pop cap for this. It might be 75, it might be 100. I'm not sure. But he will start throwing more and more troops at us. So we'll need to be careful for that. Mostly I remember this mission for him having a stupid amount of soldiers. And it just being a lot of problems for me. Go ahead and build a university. And once we get that cracking, we'll be doing good. There we go. That should be enough. Oof, by 2. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, well, right now I'm going to just sort of build up and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully he won't attack me, but if he does, then I'll just defend myself. So, see you in a bit. Alright, so it's been, I'd say about 10 minutes or so. I explored a whole ton of the map. You can get an idea of the fortress we're having to fight now. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to make this army an all trebuchet army instead of battering rams. So I have all these battering rams, might as well destroy this defensive fortification. Oh, great. Oh, they're sending monks now. Wonderful. Alright, well, they're going to be attacking here in just a second. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to go with an all cavalry force here. That's my plan anyway. Let's do this. Oh, it's full of longswords. Alright, and with that done, let's go ahead and get rid of this tower here. If those battering rams are still around, which they probably will be, I'll go ahead and get them to attack the gate. The main gate, that is. Probably won't last long after that, though. There we go. Alright, Berenger's starting to come in a bit of force now. That's okay. I can deal with that. Alright, he has not upgraded yet, nor has he really gotten anywhere else at the moment. The attack did drain some of his energy, so that's good news. Slowly, it's just been a slow build-up right now. At least until I can get all of my army that I need or want. Now, unfortunately, we did not get cavaliers. However, I might go heavy camels. I will definitely be going Mamluks, though, for sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Right now, let's go ahead and just open up a hole in the wall. We'll see how that goes. Actually, I could just redirect them over there. Let's do that. I'll have you attack this wall over here since it's closest. Well, nah, we're gonna have siege weapons of our own here, so let's just go ahead and do this. Like I said, I really don't want these battering rams around anymore. I have no care to upgrade them any further, so I'll just get rid of them. 4 trebuchets should be enough. I do get access to chemistry, so I'll be getting that as soon as possible. That will be good. I've already gotten a lot of upgrades at the blacksmith. I think I'll start putting it into... What the... Freaking... Oh, they just upgraded to... They just upgraded to that. Oh, yeah. And there's where all their priests are coming from. That's where they stored all their relics, too. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to move on with getting some trebuchets up now. He's got a big force, and it actually might start coming towards me. I don't know yet. But we'll see. So yeah, I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on now that we destroyed the castle over there. Yeah, so when you explore, there is a fair amount of gold on the map down here. There's stuff over here as well. There might be some stuff on this side, but I highly doubt it. But honestly, once you, this gold mine should almost be enough by itself. Hey, stop that. That's rude. So you know what? We're gonna send you somewhere safe to go chop trees. There we go. Now you'll be safe. Alright, so I'll do another jump cut until I have my army ready. Alright, so as I was building up my army, the Berenger attacked with a large force. Lots of long swordsmen, cavalry, everything, the works. And you know what, that made me mad enough that I'm going to just go ahead and say, F you, Berenger, let's go ahead and do this. Because most of your forces are now depleted, so we'll see how this goes. My main objective, probably for this attack, won't be to destroy them. I mean, if it does destroy them, then yay. But this is more of a, we're going to go ahead and just hurt you, sort of raid. We'll see how it goes. And I got these guys upgraded with chemistry, so that's already a huge bonus. I did not get siege engineers, though, and I do need to get that as soon as I could. That would be nice to have. Now, most of their military buildings are actually going to be in sort of this area here, of sorts anyway, so... But I don't want to advance too far because they've got that castle there. I'll have to play it careful until I can reach it. Actually, no, this might go ahead and do it. Who knows? We just can't get too close. Pull back, play it safe. Now, thankfully, he doesn't use his castles to get any conquistadors, thank goodness. Castle dead. Defend yourself. There we go. Excellent. Well, his army's shattered. He can still throw a punch. We need to get rid of that monastery is what we need to do. Well, I just might be able to do this. Oh yeah, we've got this. With that, with his barracks taken care of, or at least that one up there, they're producing far less troops. We'll have some reinforcements coming in as well. There goes that. Go, go. Oh, yeah, I forgot they had about 4 freaking relics in that place. Alright, let the attack continue. Yeah, I forgot they had that many relics in here. It's one of the reasons he's able to hit you with as much as he can. That's okay, though. We're already getting reinforcements in the rear. So we'll be able to keep going. As long as we can destroy his military buildings. Separating his troops. Alright, come on, just a little bit more. There we go. Get rid of the civilians. What's left of them. This should be almost dead, actually. Yeah, the other problem against Count Berengar is that his troops really love to rebuild their stuff. So, if you hit their base, hit it hard enough that you're actually going to destroy it. Because if you don't, he'll just rebuild himself and you'll have to keep on destroying the same stuff over and over again. It's fairly annoying. Managed to get rid of most of his forces, although I suspect he's got quite a few that managed to actually escape. So we need to hunt them down outside. He should almost be through. Oh, sweet. I actually get spies. Yep, there they are. Now it's just an issue of finding them all or hunting them down. Excellent. There we go. Alright, well, we won a good way. He just resigned. F you, Berengar.
Motamid, Lord of Zaragoza, was a gifted leader of men, but like many of the Moors, he was also a poet and artist. the cultural achievements of the Moors made the rest of Europe seem barbaric by comparison. As the Cid parleyed with Lord Motamed in his sumptuous palace, he feasted on meals that came floating down an indoor stream. Motamed bestowed rich gifts on the Cid and made him a wealthy man. But the Cid, ever the loyal servant of Castile, convinced Motamed to ratify a treaty making Saragossa part of Castile. The Cid never fought openly against King Alfonso, though he did make enemies with Count Berengar and other Spanish lords who wanted only tributes of gold from the Moors and were not interested in making alliances with them. Count Berengar would remain the Cid's enemy for many years.
Alright, so that was that mission. Join me next time for number 4, the Blackguards.